Welcome to Superdude the channel. It's Superdude. We're watching the Formula 1. What do we call that? Baku Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So we're watching the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's called the City of Baku Circuit. Let's find out if Charles Leclerc can finally win this race. As far as I know, he's qualified first. Pole four consecutive races, I believe. And if it isn't 4 consecutive races, he has qualified pole here in Baku, Azerbaijan 4 times already, and he's never won. So will he win his first Azerbaijan Grand Prix? We have to find out. We have to see if it is possible. What can Max Verstappen do? I don't think Max Verstappen can do much, man, because he does not look happy on this track. He's never looked happy, and that kind of concerns me. For the guy that wants to be world champion, it concerns me that he's a world champion and he doesn't have any interest to improve in this racetrack. Like, if I was him, especially him being so motivated, doing all sorts of simulation racing, I would have raced this track over and over on a simulator, just so I know the track in my sleep. And then also when I'm there doing the practice, I would literally try and fine-tune my racing to make myself even better than I was before. But that's just me. I'm speaking from inexperience. I don't really know exactly what the issue is. I'm just assuming that he might just need more practice on the track just to find his mojo. Ultimately, it is all up to him. If he really wants it, then he can get it, but unfortunately, he hasn't got it. He's 6th place. Perez, his teammate, is all the way up in 4th place, which is the first time that Perez is out-qualified Max Verstappen. Basically, first time he's out-qualified Max Verstappen, you know, convincingly to the point that you know that Max Verstappen cannot out-qualify Perez at Baku in Azerbaijan easily. The formation lap is underway. The race will begin shortly. However, we are watching this and I'm just thinking to myself, this is interesting, man. Interesting to see what's going to happen. So everybody's on medium tires except for Albon and Ricciardo and Norris. Norris is on the hard tires. Norris is starting in 15th place. Hamilton is starting from the pit lane. Ocon, I believe, is starting from the pit lane as well, I guess. So Colapinto starts from 8th. Albon starts from 9th. Let's see what Colapinto can do. And Bierman is now top 10 because of, Lewis Hamilton taking that penalty for getting a new power unit and then having to start from the pit lane. Let's see what Oliver Bierman can do in the Haas. I doubt he's gonna be very good. If I have to guess, if I have to predict something, and trust me, I'm not trying to predict something because I want to prove something. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm gonna state the obvious. The obvious is that I believe that Oliver Bierman and Colapinto might crash. Might be the 2 main guys crashing. Now, of course, I do believe that Charles Leclerc starting in first, having to hold on to first, having that pressure, I do believe he will most likely crash as well. So those are my 3 guys that I believe will crash without a doubt. Colapinto, Oliver Bierman, and then Charles Leclerc. I believe that they will crash. That is my opinion. I could be wrong, but that is my honest opinion. Lando Norris, Piastri could crash as well, but I have to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Oliver Bierman, Oliver Bierman, Colapinto, and Charles Leclerc crashes, or at least touches the wall before Piastri hits the wall. But all of those are very likely candidates that might actually, damage their cars on the circuit and cause a red flag. Yes, a red flag or even a yellow flag. Could just be safety car. But I would guess on this track you would probably have a red flag purely because they have to clear up everything and there is such a narrow street circuit. I would be surprised if Perez crashes, man, because Perez seems so good at city circuits, especially during a race. So I would be surprised if he crashes out. But let's wait and see what happens, man. Okay. Slowly but surely they're getting ready. They're approaching the pit straight. Getting ready to get to their starting places, starting positions. Charles Leclerc slots into first. Carlos Sainz slots into second. You have all the rest of the drivers flowing up, coming from behind. Trying to catch up to where their starting positions are. And I've got the two cars in the pit lane. So 2 cars starting in the pit lane, 18 cars on the track. Let's see, let's watch this Grand Prix unfold as we're about to get started here. What is going to happen? We don't know about the first corner. Will Piastri be able to pass Carlos Sainz at the first corner? I doubt it, but we have to wait and see. It's almost go time. It's almost go time, and it's green. Go, go, go. Let's see what's going to happen. Perez is already attacking. Oh, he has to. Oh, Perez. Oh, Perez. Whoa, dude. Perez almost pushed. What's his name? Perez is in 3rd place already. Perez up into 3rd place. Verstappen is up into 5th. Verstappen in 1st place. Verstappen 5th place, bro. Verstappen 5th place. Nice. So how did Verstappen pass Russell? Because that Mercedes is not slow off of the start. Interesting, man. Interesting. Nice. Okay, good. So Verstappen is in 5th place. In front of him, Carlos Sainz in 4th. Perez in 3rd place, bro. Perez can get a podium here. And then we've got Russell behind him. And then we've got... Is that Gasly? Max Verstappen, yeah. So now let's see if Max Verstappen can pass that Ferrari, man. I don't think he can, because I think the Ferrari is just better on this track. We have to wait and see, of course. Dude, I don't know how people can actually drive here, man. Looking at this track, I don't know how they're able to drive here. I must say, bro. I've got no idea what's going on because no one is showing us the positions. Okay, there we go. Leclerc first, Piastri second, Perez is third, Carlos Sainz fourth, Verstappen fifth, Russell sixth, Alonso seventh, Colapinto eighth, Albon ninth, Oliver Bierman. Okay, now I've got a massive race on our hands here. 4 cars going wide. Norris goes in on the inside. Norris is now into 12th place. So Oliver Bierman 10th, Yuki Tsunoda 11th. Norris is now up into 12th place. 13 Hülkenberg, Ricciardo 14, Gasly 15, Bottas 16, 17 Hamilton, 18 is Zhou New, 19 is Ocon. Stroll is in 20th in the pit. Why is Stroll in the pit? Did he hit something? Can we see a replay on Stroll, please? Can we please see Stroll, please? Why is Stroll in the pit lane? He must have hit the wall. See, I completely forgot about Stroll, man. Stroll makes a lot of mistakes as well. Completely forgot about Stroll. Stroll made a mistake. He must have hit the wall. We're watching Lando Norris in 12th place. To be honest with you, it's impossible for me to say who's gonna do what here, because the problem is this is not a normal track. This is a city track, so they have to maintain their distance from the wall more than they have to worry about pushing to the limit, because the limit is so fine margin. You can hit that wall immediately and destroy your own car. Charles Leclerc is not pulling away from Piastri, in my opinion. Piastri is staying with Leclerc. Piastri is staying with Leclerc, and that's very, very, very interesting, because it might mean that Piastri wants to attack. He got DRS, so Piastri is definitely chasing down Leclerc. Dude, if Piastri wins, if Piastri passes Leclerc and wins this race, I'll be surprised, man, because I just don't think he has the experience. Lando Norris trying to pass, I believe it's Yuki Tsunoda. Passing Yuki Tsunoda for 11th position, and he took him on the inside pretty easily. Oh, now he's getting attacked. So now Yuki Tsunoda is getting attacked by Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg had to give up. Sorry, Yuki Tsunoda had to give up his position because Lando Norris compromised him into the third corner, should I say. Oh man, Hülkenberg passed him. Hülkenberg passed Yuki Tsunoda. He was trying too hard to defend, compromised himself. Good job from Lando, but the problem is Yuki Tsunoda compromised himself and now he's down into 13th position. He should have been 12th. He's now in 13th position, is Yuki Tsunoda. Lando Norris now going to stretch his wings. He's got clear track ahead of him. Clear track ahead of Lando Norris. How far is the guy in front of him? 4 seconds. Approximately 4 seconds in front of him is Oliver Bierman. In a Haas. Oliver Bierman, 4 seconds ahead of him. Piastri, fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 48.9, so about 1:49. 1 minute 49 seconds for Piastri, fastest lap. He doesn't have DRS this time. He does not have DRS this time. Fastest lap for for Charles Leclerc. Sorry, that's half a second faster. Half a second faster. So it does seem it's easy for Lando Norris to at least pass people. But how easy would it be for Lando Norris to catch up and pass Oliver Bierman? Because Oliver Bierman seems to be completely trying to put his foot down, put his head down and push as hard as he can. Hamilton now also passing back markers, or should I say passing cars in the back. Hamilton up into 15th position, which is very good for him. Because remember, he started from the pit lane. How did he get up so quickly? He got there really quickly. Yeah, so they're just showing the restart, how Max Verstappen passed Russell. It was pretty scary, to be honest. I think Verstappen just stayed on the inside and just said, you know what, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna yield. Just they're showing a Stroll. So yeah, they're just showing Stroll hitting another car. Yeah, so it does seem that Lance Stroll was making a mistake. Once again, blaming the driver in front of him, not taking any accountability, not just keeping quiet and just trying to go ahead with what he needs to go ahead with and do, which is race. Piastri, how far is Piastri? So Piastri does seem to be fast. He seems to be faster than Leclerc in Sector 2 and Sector 3. So that's the middle part of the track, and the last part of the track is where Piastri is faster. But Leclerc is fastest at the start. Come on, Piastri, do something, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't look like Piastri wants to stay in second place. Like, normally you can see from someone's driving if they're happy with second place or not. Piastri looks like he wants this first position. He wants it. He's chasing down Leclerc. He's not letting Leclerc stay away or get away from him. The funny thing is Perez is now 2 seconds behind Piastri, which means he's falling behind. Can Verstappen pass a Ferrari? I doubt it, but we have to wait and see. Russell is catching up to Verstappen. That's interesting. And then we also have Ocon at the back for trying to challenge Zhou New for... Actually, it is Zhou New Ocon trying to challenge Bottas for 17th position. Fast lap again. Fast lap again for Piastri. 1 minute 48, basically flat. 1 minute 48 flat for Piastri. Good job, Piastri. Piastri wants this, man. But his tires are going to heat up really badly, so he has to make a decision. He either goes for it or he stays back, he hands back, you know? We have to wait and see what's gonna happen, man. It seems like Carlos Sainz is pulling away from Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen can't do anything. Max Verstappen cannot do anything to Carlos Sainz. In fact, I believe Russell might do something to Verstappen. No, he is 1.3 behind Verstappen now. But I believe Russell has the pace. I'm gonna say that I believe Russell has the pace. I'm taking a gamble here. I'm predicting how are the tires. So Lando's being asked how's his tires. He says that his tires feels great at the minute. Piastri is actually... Whoa, Piastri is now 1.6 behind Leclerc. Why is that? I think Piastri had a moment. I think Piastri had a moment, bro. Past the lap of the race now for Leclerc, 1 minute 48.0, just a fraction faster than Piastri. Come on, Piastri, don't let Leclerc get away. You have the pace. We can all see it. Push him. Come on, Piastri, push Leclerc. Dude, that sunshine and everything. That sun is such a yellow, bright yellowish going on. Quite insane to think that is supposed to be like this. The sun seems pretty deadly when it comes to how bright it is. It looks like it's washing out the picture. That is how bright the sun is. The sun is so bright that it's washing out the footage and making us think that some of the cars look exactly the same. You can almost not distinguish the cars from each other if you look at them from a distance. So Piastri is falling behind. 2 seconds behind. Almost 2 seconds behind Leclerc. Piastri is giving up. Piastri is giving up chasing and fighting for the lead. Fighting for victory. Oliver Bierman, he almost had a moment. Oliver Bierman almost had a moment. He braked. Nah, he did a good job there to avoid any contact. Did a very good job there, Oliver Bierman. Very good job, buddy. Norris is now ready to attack Bierman. That's interesting. Norris ready to attack Bierman. Norris is ready to attack Bierman. So that means Norris had to catch up to Bierman. He was 4 seconds in front of Norris. Norris had to catch up 4 seconds and he's now right behind Oliver Bierman. Which means that Oliver Bierman has no... Okay, but that is why. Oliver Bierman has lost pace to the guy in front. Norris easily passes him. I did wonder what happened, but it seems like Oliver Bierman messed up so much that he couldn't stay ahead of Lando Norris because he was keep on making mistakes and losing pace towards the people in front of him. Lando Norris in 10th place, he's got 1 championship point. Lando Norris is top 10 so far, he's up into 10th place, which means he's got 1 championship point. Piastri, we are plan B. So that is the team's order. The team is telling Piastri we are plan B. I've got no idea what that means, but we'll find out, I guess. So he has to pit. They all have to pit at least once. So if it's plan B, if plan B is one stopper, he still has to pit. When he has to pit, that we don't know. If it's a one stopper, because remember, this is what Ferrari did in Monza. They did the one stopper. So now Leclerc is pushing way harder. He's now 2.5 seconds ahead of Piastri. Piastri cannot do anything to catch and stay with Leclerc. Perez now 1.6 seconds behind Piastri. Perez looks like he's catching up to Piastri. Perez looks like he's catching up to Piastri. That is interesting. Very, very slightly, to be honest. So Leclerc falls lap drive, 1 minute 47.6. Russ was complaining, saying there was a plastic bag that went into the side of his car, side vent, which is bad for cooling for his engine. So Perez is now in third place. He looks like he's catching up, but he doesn't really look like it's very hard for me to explain this. He's right there. He's not losing pace, he's not gaining pace at the moment. But now he's gaining. So Perez is actually gaining a little, very slightly. Like very minuscule gains from Perez on Piastri. Which is very interesting because you have to remember Piastri's car is faster. Carlos Sainz 2.5 seconds behind Perez. Verstappen 2.2 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. Verstappen can't do anything to Carlos Sainz. Russell 3 seconds behind Verstappen. Really? I thought that Mercedes will be faster than that Red Bull. Dude, if Perez ends up top 3, then that's gonna be crazy. So Lando Norris being told by his race engineer his tires are in mint condition basically. It seems like Lando Norris is capable of maintaining his tires better. And they said the other car, which I believe they mean Piastri, which I believe means that Piastri is destroying his tires. Trying to race, Charles Leclerc. Remember, Piastri's got medium tires and Lando Norris has got hard tires. So that's also the difference we have to understand. Piastri's got medium and Lando Norris has got hard tires. So if Piastri goes to hard tires, then probably he will be suffering from zero degradation. Like Lando Norris will. But Lando Norris has to pit. Whether or not Lando Norris goes to medium tires, I believe he will go to medium tires, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hulkenberg passes who? Passes Oliver Bierman. Why is Bierman falling back? Why is Bierman being passed by his teammate Hulkenberg? Oh, they didn't. They told Oliver Bierman not to hold up Nico. Dude, Perez is catching up to Piastri. Perez catching up to Piastri. So the two front P's, Piastri and Perez, are going to fight each other here in a moment. I think Perez is going to go for second place, bro. Perez has an opportunity. It depends on his strategy and depends on the situation. But this is very much seems very likely here. So Perez is now slowing down. Perez is now not fast enough again. So Verstappen is complaining about grip. Verstappen complaining about grip in his car, saying that there's zero bite. Zero bite meaning he can't attack corners more, he can't drive, he can't turn sharper, he can't do as much as he wants. Perez looked like he was catching up to Piastri, but now Piastri is pulling away from Perez just slightly. So Colapinto goes into the pits. Let's see how well his pit stop goes. Is his team going to destroy his race? Let's see if his pit stop is going to destroy his race. I barely saw the pit stop, but here he is out. Hard tires. So he's on hard tires, and it seems like his pit stop was a little bit slower. I didn't see it because it was buffering there for a second, unfortunately. Perez is losing position to Piastri. Perez is losing to Piastri. How interesting is that? First he gained and now he's losing. I think the team should tell Perez to push as hard as he can, man. Because I'm telling you now, this is going to be the moment where he's either second, possibly first, because I still believe Leclerc can mess up. Especially towards the end, Leclerc will possibly mess up, dude. Lando Norris is now in 9th place, but we have to consider the fact that there's people that pit stopped. Colapinto pit stopped, so we have to consider that. Colapinto pit stopped. "12 seconds, so gap to Verstappen, 12 seconds is the gap to Verstappen according to the data that we have. 12-second gap from Norris to Verstappen. I'm not sure why we are worried about Verstappen's gap when he needs to worry about Albon and Alonso. Oh, Alonso in the pits. So now Lando Norris will go up into 8th place. So Alonso in the pits, Norris up into 8th place because of the pit stops. 2.5 second pit stop for Alonso, I mean. Very good pit stop for Alonso. So now Williams are racing, Alonso. Alonso's being basically hunted down by Colapinto. Let's see if Colapinto can do what he needs to do. Let's see what Colapinto will do against Alonso. So I think Leclerc is going to win this race. As long as he keeps his head up and he doesn't make any serious mistakes, then he should win this race. Leclerc should win this race, but for some reason, my intuition says no, he's not going to win. Now, of course, it's the first time I used intuition in a sentence while live streaming. So now he probably will win. Box Verstappen. Verstappen goes into the pits. Verstappen goes into the pits. He will probably come out on hard tires. Max Verstappen entering the pits. Let's go. Goes into the pits. How quick is his pit stop? 3.1 second pit stop for Verstappen. That's not the best pit stop, but it's not horrible, but it's not that great. So Russell also came in when Verstappen came in. They're not even showing Russell's time, dude. They're not even showing Russell's time. Now Hamilton into the pits. 3.6 second pit stop. These guys are not doing very well for pit stops, I'm just gonna be honest. So Max Verstappen just ahead of Gasly. Russell behind Gasly. Verstappen now has to pass Ricciardo. Will he actually pass Ricciardo? Will Ricciardo let him pass? I guess he will, right? I guess Ricciardo will let Verstappen pass because he's in the sister Red Bull team, so I don't see why he wouldn't. New hard tires for Mr. Russell. Russell's got new hard tires. Verstappen also has hard tires. Verstappen is about to pass Ricciardo, and I'm just wondering. Yeah, it's very strange. There is definitely a regulation change on the car for Red Bull. The performance deficit doesn't make sense. They've completely fallen off how fast they are, and that just proves to me and to anybody with common sense that something was changed on the Red Bull, and it has to be something the FIA caught, something happened, and unfortunately they changed it. And that caused... Okay, there goes Verstappen pretty easily passing Daniel Ricciardo, man. Easily passing Daniel Ricciardo. Let's see if Russell can pass. Russell is now behind Gasly and Ricciardo, so Verstappen is now moving up. Let's see how quickly Verstappen catches up to, Oliver Bierman. To, the Ferrari Academy driver, and obviously the British pride, because he's British, and trust me, the British media are so biased that they most likely going to pretend as if Oliver Bierman should beat Verstappen already, which is impossible. But we don't know with the current cars, man. The cars, like I said, something was definitely... After China, something changed. What was it, China? China! After Japan, something changed. So Piastri still has to pit, and we're trying to find out where Perez will end up, because Perez is trying to undercut Piastri. Perez looks like he's catching up to Piastri. Perez looks like he's about to pass Piastri. So if Piastri goes and pits now, the chances of Perez being almost ahead. So Perez looks like he is going to take second place from Piastri. Dude, this is hard racing. Hard racing from George Russell, man. George Russell had to pass Gasly. Very, very good job there from George Russell. But we're trying to find out what's going to happen with Piastri. Will Piastri stay ahead of Perez when he goes into the pits? Will Piastri stay ahead of Perez when he goes into the pits? Norris being told, don't destroy the tires. Perez is now trying to pass Norris. Perez is now trying to pass Norris, but Norris is being told by the team to keep Perez behind him. Norris is being told by the team to keep Perez behind him. Perez is right on top of Norris, bro. I wonder if this is going to end in disaster, because Norris knows what he has to do. He has to keep Perez behind him. But I think Perez knows that he has got more speed, more confidence on this track. And I don't think Perez will let all four land on Norris, especially on the straight here. Is this the straight? So he's going to have DRS here. He's not catching up. He is catching up. Okay, there we go. DRS. Easy pass. Easy pass for Perez, bro. Oh, please don't lock up. No, he didn't. He didn't lock up. Nice. Good job. Buddy. Dude. Perez is now right behind Piastri. I'm telling you, Lando Norris luckily kept Perez behind him, because I'm telling you, I think Perez would have been next to Piastri, if not in front of Piastri, if he exited. So Piastri exited 4th place right in front of Perez. Perez is right on top of him. I will not be surprised if Perez is going to attack Piastri. Yeah, he would have ended up in front of Piastri, bro. In my opinion. I could be wrong. The commentators say the same thing, but I do believe he would have ended up... Oh, Yuki Tsunoda retiring. Why? Why did he retire? But why did he retire? Oh, Lance Stroll, because of Lance Stroll trying to attack his car. Oh, man. Lance, yeah, destroyed the side of his car. Lance Stroll destroyed the side of... Dude. Lance Stroll needs... Like, I don't know what he's doing in Formula 1, bro. Lance Stroll has no respect for the people he drives around with. He destroys their cars and then pretend like they are to blame. You crash into Yuki Tsunoda, bro, not the other way around. Here we go. Charles Leclerc in the pits. Charles Leclerc in the pits. Charles Leclerc in the pits. First position is now taken over by Carlos Sainz. What can Charles Leclerc do? Fastest lap of the race is Perez. Fastest lap so far of the race, 1 minute 47.1. So here we go. Perez, the Williams. So Albon is right behind Leclerc. Albon right behind Leclerc. And now Piastri catching up to Albon now. I don't really know why Albon is still out, man. Are they doing one stopper? I guess so. But I think they're losing too much time. They shouldn't have done the one stopper. So now we've got Piastri getting DRS by Albon and then Perez getting DRS by Piastri. Very interesting because remember, Albon might help Piastri get DRS and then also attack Charles Leclerc. However, Perez I think is the main guy that's going to cause a lot of trouble for both him and Leclerc. If Perez can do something. If Perez can pass Piastri as GG for Leclerc, because when it comes to Perez being able to challenge Leclerc for first place, I think Perez needs to pass Piastri, needs to pass him quickly. But he's taking his time, and that unfortunately is going to work against him. If Perez wants to win this race, which remember he has already done, he's already won this race. He's already won this race. He's already fair and square beat Lewis Hamilton 2021. 2021 Lewis Hamilton had a braking issue at the first corner when they restarted after Max Verstappen's car broke down with the tire puncture. Carlos Sainz in the pits. So now Leclerc takes back first place. Piastri is now in second. Albon is now in third. So Piastri passed Albon. Come on, Perez, pass Albon. Dude, Carlos Sainz is nowhere, man. He's in 6th place. Carlos Sainz got destroyed. Carlos Sainz strategy destroyed. He is now up. He's now in 6th place. Albon is now keeping Perez behind him. This is going to be crucial for Charles Leclerc, specifically for Piastri. If Perez gets held up by Albon, which he is right now, that means that Albon is going to help Piastri, so he doesn't have to worry about Perez attacking him. I would have not believed that we will be talking about Perez attacking for second and maybe even a possibility of first place. They have to show Lewis Hamilton passing a back marker, or not a back marker, but someone towards the back of the race. They have to show us that Lewis Hamilton made a pass on someone in the back. Specifically, he made a pass on a Haas. Sorry, he made a pass on a Sauber car, Kick Sauber. Zhou Yu's car is not fast, buddy. I don't know why we're focused on that. Come on, Perez, you need to pass Albon. Come on. DRS for Perez. DRS for Perez. Can he do anything? Yep, he's going. Dude, that's quick. Nice. Okay, so Sergio Perez now up into 3rd place. Can Sergio Perez catch up to Piastri? Dude, he lost 2 seconds. He lost 2 seconds, dude. He lost 2 seconds to Piastri being behind Albon. That sucks, man. No, Albon did not do a good job. His strategy is a mess. If the guys that are pitting passes you, then you have not done a good job. Your strategy is a mess. The commentators The commentators are just happy that the drivers in front have not been attacked by Perez yet. That's what. Come on, Perez, you can do this, man. Push Piastri, push Leclerc, push both of them. Piastri is now trying to push Leclerc, and I don't know if this is going to work out for him. It's going to be a Dutch Grand Prix all over again, where he tries to push and then his tires heat up and then he loses grip. There is Perez. Perez is already 1.8. Perez is actually trying to catch up to Piastri pretty quickly. Perez looked like he did look like he was, and now he's losing a little bit of time there. So Piastri will get DRS. The question is, will Piastri be able to pass the Ferrari on a straight? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Dude, he's gonna pass him. But will he? Whoa, he almost hit the wall, dude. He almost hit the wall. Piastri is in first place. Piastri is in first place, but he almost hit the wall, dude. He almost touched that wall, and it could have been disaster for Piastri. He didn't hit the wall. That's the most important thing. He didn't hit the wall, but he could have hit the wall. Good job, Piastri. Piastri now holding. Now remember, now the guy that's gonna benefit from these two guys fighting. So between Piastri and Leclerc fighting each other, Perez is gonna come back into the picture. Perez is going to catch up to the back of Leclerc. Remember, Perez is the guy that everybody knows is good around this track. This is only two drivers, Leclerc and Perez, that are good around this track. So if Perez comes back into the picture, then I would be concerned if I was Leclerc. Dude, actually on board it seemed like Piastri was in full control, but he looked... But from a different camera angle, it looked like it was about to hit that wall, man. Yeah. Fair and robust defense, says the British commentator, if it's not Max Verstappen. As soon as it's Max Verstappen, then it's... dude, Perez is in the picture. Perez is in the picture, boys and girls. Now we've got a three-way fight for first place. We've got Piastri has taken the first place from Leclerc. Now we've got Perez that is attacking Leclerc, which is in second place. Thank goodness that Leclerc is in second place, because I thought Leclerc was going to run away with this race, man. Dude, if Piastri wins this race, bro. If Piastri wins this race, that'll be the first fair and square race win from Piastri. To be honest, he didn't win the race in Hungary fair and square. It is mostly because of the team orders. And team orders specifically with the pit stops. As if they swapped the pit stops around with the team, with the drivers, it would have been better. Then he would have won. Lewis Hamilton trying to pause. Is that Hulkenberg? That is Hamilton trying to pass Ole Bierman for 14th position. Decided to slow down and back off. Perez has got the fastest lap of the race so far. Perez, fastest lap of the race. Perez is right behind Leclerc. What is going to happen? Top 3 place. You can see Piastri cannot pull away. Piastri is unable to pull away, which means he is dealing with extreme amount of pressure from behind. Leclerc is easy. It's easy for Leclerc to stay with Piastri, but it's difficult for Piastri to get away from Leclerc. I'm struggling a little bit, says Lando Norris. Lando Norris saying he's struggling. 7th place for Verstappen, bro. 7th place for Verstappen. That is not good. Verstappen was in 5th place. He's now in 7th place. Insane. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. There's no way Piastri can hold on to that first place. I'm sorry to say this, Piastri is driving with a handicap. He doesn't like this track. He's not fast enough compared to Leclerc, compared to Perez. Piastri is basically holding up all the drivers behind him, which is why Leclerc was able. So they are pushing like crazy, or they have more grip than us. So exactly what I said before, what happened in the Dutch Grand Prix with Piastri versus Leclerc, is that Piastri's tires got warm and he couldn't attack Leclerc at the Dutch Grand Prix, and he had to back off. And this is exactly what's happening to Leclerc right now. However, I believe the reason why Leclerc will stay with Piastri regardless, and why this isn't exactly the same as what happened in Dutch Grand Prix, is because Leclerc has got the natural ability to be faster on this track compared to Piastri. There's two drivers in front. Piastri is not the guy that is going to keep these two guys behind him. Leclerc is going to pass Piastri, I'm sure of it. Perez is going to pass someone, whether it's Piastri or Leclerc. Perez will pass someone in front of him for sure as well. So now we've got Verstappen trying to make a move on Carlos Sainz. Will Verstappen be able to do a move on Carlos Sainz? He's going to get DRS. Verstappen is not close enough to make any moves. Leclerc passes Piastri, bro. Leclerc passes Piastri, bro. Oh, I see. Sorry. That is, I'm sorry. So Norris has lost position to Lando Norris. Carlos Sainz has taken a position from Lando Norris. Let me just rephrase it because I'm completely messing everything up here. Lando Norris has been passed by Carlos Sainz. I saw Ferrari passing a McLaren and instantaneously thought it was Leclerc passing Piastri, and that is not right. Norris has definitely been passed by Carlos Sainz. Now Verstappen. Can Verstappen do the same to Lando Norris? Can Verstappen pass Lando Norris? Because it seems like Lando Norris is having an issue. Lando Norris seems to be having an issue. Verstappen can possibly pass Lando Norris. We have to wait and see. Verstappen. No, Lando Norris is definitely slower, bro. Lando Norris is definitely slower. Slowing down, should I say. He's already a second behind Carlos Sainz. And Carlos Sainz just passed him less than half a lap ago. I'm trying to get my words correctly. Why is Albon still in 4th place? Why is Albon still not pitted? Albon, you need to pit, buddy. Dude, Verstappen is going to attack Lando Norris at the first corner, dude. I just saw a red car, and that's what I said. When the sun washes out all the cars, so it's impossible to see from the pit straight, especially where they pass each other at the first corner, who's who. Oh man, Max Verstappen, bro. So see now Lando Norris can defend Verstappen, but as soon as Verstappen defends Lando Norris, he can't. Dude, Lando Norris is having an issue with his car for sure, guaranteed. Either an issue with his car or he just doesn't like this track, because it seems like that is what is happening. He doesn't like the track. There's nothing that Lando Norris can do. I don't know why he's defending. Like, this is what I don't like. Is if Verstappen defends like this, the British media, F1 TV will actually defend Lando Norris to say, no, this is fine, he can defend. But as soon as Verstappen does it, they basically say that Verstappen is doing wrong. Verstappen is not right to do it. Okay, so Perez is not doing anything to Leclerc, bro. Leclerc is still in 2nd place. Piastri is still leading. Oh man, so Lando Norris does not want to be passed by Verstappen, and he did a very, very bad move there, bro. Yeah, I think Lando Norris is doing some dirty tricks, bro. Lando Norris is doing some dirty, dirty tricks. Oh, my brakes are not working. Oh, so it's Max Verstappen that... Okay, fine. So at least Max Verstappen explained. Forza Labrador race Piastri. The problem is, even with the Forza Labrador race, Piastri cannot pull away from Leclerc, cannot pull away from Perez. Dude, this is insane. Verstappen can't do anything to Norris, bro. Verstappen can't do much against Lando Norris. Yeah, so it was since China. I said Japan, but it was since China. Since China, something happened with the Red Bull car. Some regulations have been enforced on the Red Bull car, and now it's not happy. The car isn't happy, the drivers aren't happy, and Verstappen cannot get past Lando Norris. Even with Lando Norris not being happy with his car, Verstappen cannot pass that car, bro. Perez is falling behind. Perez is falling behind Leclerc. Perez seems like he's given up. Why are you giving up, Perez? Why have you given up? Leclerc is very much going for first place. The fact that Piastri is still in front of that Ferrari is kind of shocking to me. I honestly believe that he was about to pass Piastri, and that is why I truly believe that it was Piastri that was passed, but no, it was Carlos Sainz passing Lando Norris. Okay, so I'm trying to understand what's happening. So Piastri is still leading. Leclerc is not letting go of Piastri. Leclerc is staying with Piastri, and it's already been at least 5 or 6 or 7 laps now. So Mercedes are telling Russell that Albon should pit in the next 10 laps, as well as Norris. Dude, Verstappen can't pass Norris is pretty scary, man. The way that Perez passes these guys compared to how Verstappen can't is pretty interesting. It's actually shocking to see how Verstappen is having an issue. I don't understand, man. Why is Max Verstappen having all these issues when his teammate is clearly now better than him? Verstappen doesn't really have an excuse here, purely because like, it's not like his car got damaged. He didn't drive over something, he didn't crash into someone, he wasn't doing a Lance Stroll. Which, thank goodness he's not doing a Lance Stroll, because then we would probably know that he won't be a world champion. He wouldn't be a world champion, should I say. Dude, I'm telling you now, Leclerc is just waiting, dude. He's not letting up. He's not worrying about his tires. He's just staying behind Piastri. Perez has completely given, like, not completely given up. Fastest lap of the race, is that gonna be for Leclerc? No, not fastest lap for Leclerc. He is getting DRS. Dude, the fact that Verstappen cannot pass Norris is crazy. The fact that Verstappen cannot pass Norris is insane. What I don't understand is Lando Norris. Did Lando Norris go into the pits yet? No, Lando Norris did not pit, but his tires are falling off. So that is why they are concerned. So they are concerned that because of the fact that Lando Norris's tires, hard tires, are no longer performing well, that they suspect that Piastri's tires will not be performing well in the next 10 or so laps. So after 10 laps from now, it seems that Leclerc might easily pass Piastri. We have to wait. So a lap 28, 29, sorry, lap 38 or lap 39, we might see how easily Leclerc gets past Piastri, yes or no. Will he be able to easily pass Leclerc? Sorry, will Leclerc be easily passing Piastri, yes or no? That's what we're trying to find out. He's very close, he's very close. Piastri is just defending. Piastri defending. Piastri defending. Piastri is 1000% attacking Piastri. Leclerc is absolutely attacking Piastri. Piastri defending for his life. I will give like Piastri's driving like a world champion, bro. He knows he's fighting at a disadvantage. He knows he's not as fast as Leclerc, but he's doing what he needs to do. I'm telling you now, if Piastri wins this race, then the team has to realize once and for all that Piastri is not a driver that you should not give full support of. Like this whole British bias needs to stop. Piastri is going to be faster and better. Okay, so now Lewis Hamilton is complaining about how he needs to drive his car. I do understand that he needs to manage his car. I understand that. Unfortunately, he's in 14th position, so I don't think he can do much from that position anyways. Why don't they just retire him? Oh, they're waiting for the second pit stops to see where they end up. So Hamilton is driving the way he's driving just to see where they end up, because at the moment they've got no chance. Come on, Perez. I think Perez is just waiting for them to make a mistake. Perez doesn't want to do anything. He just wants them to do for him. Dude. Piastri is doing a very good job. The only issue is I don't think he can stay there, bro. Especially if you look at Lando Norris's tires. Lando Norris's tires is proof that McLaren is not good on those tires after a certain period of time. So those tires of Piastri will definitely go off. These hard tires will not last until the end. Especially with Leclerc, the driving skill of Leclerc around Baku. I don't think Leclerc will allow Piastri to beat him, especially if Piastri's tires are going to slow him down. And that's what we believe will happen. That's exactly what's happening to Lando Norris. Verstappen is right behind Lando Norris, cannot get past Lando Norris. We've got Russell right behind Verstappen now. Russell caught up to Verstappen. That they were like 3 seconds or more in front of Russell. Russell had to catch up to Verstappen. And now he's behind them. And he's unable to do anything. Bro, this is definitely for sure. Like, it's impossible to say who's going to win. Because I just don't think Piastri will win. I can't imagine Piastri beating Leclerc if Leclerc knows this track like the back of your hands. If Leclerc qualified first, pole position, falls on everybody else, there's no way Leclerc is not going to at least try and take the position away from Piastri. But I don't know what's going to happen because I just don't see. It's so hard. Dude, the pressure that Piastri is dealing with right now is insane. Leclerc is putting so much pressure on Piastri. Leclerc is putting so much pressure on Piastri. Leclerc. Norris is being told to stay out. Yeah, it makes sense why they will tell him to stay out because no one can pass each other. They're showing us the tires. I don't know, those tires do not look that bad, man. Yeah, so there's definitely something happening here, man. Piastri 15 lap old tires, Leclerc 14 lap old tires. I'm telling you now, lap 38, lap 39, we might see a different story. I think Leclerc is going to pass Piastri. Lap 38, lap 39. If he doesn't do it before then, I believe lap 38, lap 39, you will see Leclerc passing Piastri. Now Leclerc's team is saying, please keep it nice and tidy. This is good fighting. Like, you know, I'm sure Leclerc knows exactly what he needs to do, right? Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Piastri needs to watch out, bro. He goes too close to those walls. Dude, I just don't know what's gonna happen, man. I think Perez is like a lion. Perez is like a lion, like a tiger waiting to pounce. Like Perez looks like he's just chilling. He's just waiting. Like he doesn't look like he's actually. Oh, now Russell is trying to attack Verstappen. Russell trying to attack Verstappen. Now Verstappen has to worry about defending. Lando Norris 13 seconds. 13 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. Norris is being told this is your time. Norris is now being told he needs to push. Let's see if he can push. I'm telling you now, like it does seem like Perez is about to close up on Leclerc. It's like he decided to charge his battery, get ready for a new attack. It looks like Perez is going to attack. It looks like Perez is going to attack Leclerc again. Dude, Leclerc is trying to pass Piastri. At the first corner, he couldn't. At the second corner, he tried to do an inside move. He couldn't do it. Piastri is defending, and the worst thing is, if Verstappen did this, Verstappen would probably have been pinned. Oh no, he's catching up. Leclerc is catching up to Piastri, and I don't think Piastri can do much more. Oh, dude, Perez is right there. Perez is right behind Leclerc, bro. Perez is like, I'm telling you now, Piastri is slowing down. His tires are being worn out. So I can't see Piastri winning this race. It's not like I don't want him to win. I just see him being very slow. Dude, this is insane racing because I don't know who's gonna win. Perez is definitely right there. He's now pressuring Leclerc. Perez is absolutely right there on top of Leclerc. Will he actually do something? I don't know, man. Yeah, so this previous lap, Piastri did a good job defending. The problem is I don't know how long he can defend like this. Piastri is doing exactly what he needs to do, bro. Like, I'm telling you now, if Piastri's name was Verstappen, they would have penalized him or given him a warning at least. They would have said, hey, you're not allowed to defend like that. Which is insane to think. Because that's exactly how you should defend. Because at Austrian Grand Prix, they kept saying, no, Verstappen is not allowed to move under braking. Well, Perez is doing it every single lap, moving under braking as soon as Leclerc gets close to him. So I'm sorry to say this, bro. Russell gets past Verstappen, bro. Russell gets past Verstappen. Russell gets past Verstappen. This is insane. Russell passed Verstappen. Why couldn't Verstappen do that to Lando Norris? Oh my, Verstappen. Nah, I don't know what's wrong with Verstappen in this racetrack, bro. Verstappen in this racetrack, I don't know. And the worst thing is next race is in Singapore and they're not gonna do better, bro. Verstappen will not do better in the next race and that's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You see, if Verstappen did what Oscar Piastri did, then he would be penalized. Or at least given a warning. But Piastri will not be given that warning. That makes no sense to me. Because there's no way that Verstappen can't do exactly what Piastri is doing. Trust me, he did it. At Austrian Grand Prix, he was told not. He's not allowed to do it. So it's just unfair, bro. But I agree. I think Russell would have passed him, and if he wouldn't pass him, they probably would have clashed anyway. So. Dude, the fact that Perez is fighting for top 3, man. Perez in the Red Bull fighting for top 3. Verstappen down in 7th position. Not able to do anything. Dude. Max Verstappen, 7th position, being passed by Russell. On track, Verstappen unable to do anything, complaining about his car. You see, now the ball is shifting into Verstappen's corners. Like, bro, if you are the best driver, then why is Perez doing way better job than you, bro? I do understand it's this track. I completely understand that at this track, that's where Verstappen is doing worse than Perez, but I'm guessing the next track is not going to do well either, so it's not good, man. It's not good. The fact that Norris was all the way down, and what position was he? 13th place, 14th place? Started in 15th, 14th position, and now he's up into 5th place is insane if you think about it. Dude, Piash is gonna be really good, bro. Oliver Bierman. Oh, that's Hulkenberg. Okay, sorry. Hulkenberg is passing Colapinto. Colapinto is now up into 10th position. I believe Albon will be given that 10th position. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Oh, you've got Lewis Hamilton as well. Okay. Lewis Hamilton might pass them, to be honest. Especially with the team strategy. Dude. Whoa, he actually lost it pretty heavily there. Dude, Leclerc is sliding on corners at the moment. He almost lost control at one corner. He looked like he was about to lose control, and then he grabbed the car and counter-steered. But what I'm trying to say is that it looks like Leclerc is destroying his rear tires. He's destroying his rear tires, and I think it's only a matter of time before Perez can do something to Leclerc. Perez is slowed down dramatically. Why is Perez slowing down this much? Why is Perez slowed down this much? Yeah, I think Perez is just waiting, bro. He's just a tiger waiting to pounce, man. He's just waiting for someone to make a mistake so he can capitalize. And that's the way he's always been driving. Perez has always waited for someone else to do something. He doesn't want to force a pass. Unless if he's just way faster. Colapinto is now doing team strategy. Colapinto keeping Oliver Bierman behind him. And now Lewis Hamilton's also in the picture. Lewis Hamilton also in the picture. So now Colapinto has to defend from Oliver Bierman as well as defend Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion. Can Colapinto, the rookie, defend a 7-time world champion on the streets of Baku in Azerbaijan? Is that possible? We have to wait and see, man. But the fact that Piastri is still ahead of Leclerc, it's lap 37. The fact that Piastri is still ahead, the fact that Leclerc is destroying his rear tires to stay with Piastri, that's also scary, to be honest. Perez, I don't know what Perez is doing. He's slowing down, he's speeding up, he's slowing down, he's speeding up. I don't know what Perez is doing. Perez is hoping that something might happen in front of him. I don't know what will happen. I don't know. I just don't... So Piastri is not going to allow Leclerc to pass. Whether it is braking, like turning under braking, whatever it is, Piastri is going to do whatever he needs to do to make sure that Leclerc doesn't pass. Lando Norris pits. Lando Norris is in the pit. Verstappen is up into 6th position. I don't think Verstappen can do anything more than that, to be honest. I do not think Verstappen can do anything else, to be honest. Who is this? They're showing someone passing someone. I've got no idea. Oh, that's Hulken. No. Someone passed someone and I'm not seeing who it was. I've got no idea who passed who there, bro. Come on, man. The sun was the sun is so bright now. It washes out everything. You can't see the cars exactly. Dude, if Colapinto can finish like this, then he has done his job, bro. If Colapinto can do this exactly, keep 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton behind him as well as Oliver Bierman, then he has done exactly what he needs to do. Charles Leclerc is now ready to make another move. Yeah, so, dude, I don't know, man. Piastri, first place, he's still leading Leclerc. Leclerc is right there, man. Leclerc is, like, if Piastri makes one mistake, I think Leclerc will pass him. The problem is Leclerc's tires. I don't know if his tires will manage to stay until the end. Because we actually physically saw Leclerc spinning on the curb, trying to keep his car in a straight line to avoid it from spinning out. So as Leclerc was spinning, he counter-steered to try and avoid. He was basically drifting a corner. Drifting a corner means you're destroying your rear tires, which means that you're ultimately destroying their grip levels, which means ultimately means that your tires might not last long enough. So Piastri, first place. Will he keep Leclerc behind him? How long can he keep Leclerc behind him? And what is Perez doing? Is Perez just holding on to third place? Really? He's taking a second out of him, but if there is 11 laps remaining, I don't think he's going to catch Verstappen. I don't think he's going to catch Verstappen, dude. Is it just me, or do I think he's not going to catch Verstappen? Piastri is starting to struggle. Piastri is starting to struggle, says Leclerc. Leclerc is saying, hey, buddy, sure, I can smell blood in the water. Piastri is struggling. So Leclerc might actually try and pass him on this lap. On this lap, he might try and pass him at the pit straight. He might try and, like, I said lap 39 is now lap 40. Lap 40, lap 40. Guess what, boys and girls? I said lap 39 is now lap 40, and guess what? Piastri is struggling. However, I can't imagine Leclerc's tires are much better, bro. Norris, fast lap of the race, 1 minute 45. 1 minute 45 from Lando Norris. Very good space. Lap 39 has got 1.9 seconds for. Okay, he should catch Verstappen, right? Zero wheel spin. Oh, dude. Charles Leclerc is touching walls out here, man. Charles Leclerc is touching a wall. Charles Leclerc is touching a wall, and guess what? Leclerc wants this win very much, bro. Leclerc wants this win incredibly. Oh, let's see. Will he pass? Can he pass Piastri here? Can he pass him? Can he pass him? See, he's moving under braking. Verstappen was blamed for doing that. Verstappen was blamed for moving under braking, and here we go. Piastri does it almost every other corner where Leclerc attacks him. I think Piastri knows exactly how to defend, man, because no one is saying no or blaming him. No one is treating Piastri like Verstappen is being treated when it comes to driving defensively. 9 more opportunities. Can Piastri win this race? Dude, I still don't believe it, because Leclerc already said it. He said, hey, this guy is losing pace. Dude. And guess what? If they finish the way they finish now, of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton now has to pass, who's it? Colapinto. What's going to happen with Colapinto and Hamilton? So can Colapinto keep Hamilton behind him? Can Colapinto keep Hamilton behind him? I don't know. Yeah, so this is definitely the case. Now Piastri wants revenge for what happened in Monza. Revenge, what I would say is Piastri wants justice, because remember, in Monza, he's blocking. 10 laps to go. So what Piastri is trying to do is trying to get justice for what happened in Monza. You feel he should have won if they all followed a reasonable strategy, two-stop strategy, which everybody thought that they will do is two-stop strategy. The only guy that didn't do two-stop strategy was Leclerc, and now Piastri wants retribution. He wants justice. He wants his win that he knows he deserved in Monza. Dude, Perez is just playing with him. Perez is just pushing, leaving, slowing down. Like, Perez is way faster than these guys in front of him. Dude, they are drifting their tires, man. They are drifting corners, both of them. Both Piastri and Leclerc are drifting corners. I still don't think Piastri is going to win. I don't know why. I don't believe Piastri is going to win. I believe Perez should win if he actually wanted to win. But even then, I can see Perez is just chilling. Perez is taking this easily. He's literally... Perez is actually strolling behind them. Like, just say, hey, yeah, you guys do what you guys want to do. I'm just... Don't mind me. I'm just keeping an eye on what you guys are doing in front of me. Like, Perez looks like he is the faster guy right now. Perez looks like he can maintain a faster pace than these guys, to be honest. Dude, Piastri has got... So what is it? 8 laps remaining? 8 laps remaining, man. 8 laps remaining. What's gonna happen? Dude, like, I wonder what Leclerc is thinking now, because even if... Dude, he's touching that wall. Again, I think. I'm telling you now, Perez could do something. Perez could do something if he wants to. That's what I'm trying to say. 8 seconds. 8 seconds is Norris. Okay, basically 9 seconds behind Verstappen. Norris is 9 seconds behind Verstappen. 9 seconds behind Verstappen. Norris 9 seconds behind Verstappen. So now that the top 3 are starting to catch back markers, the team are telling Perez, bro, it's gonna get messy because we have back markers we have to deal with, and you might be able to capitalize. Basically, what the team is telling Perez is, wake up, buddy, you still have an opportunity. Nothing is done, nothing is set in stone, nothing is finished yet. This race is not over. Even if it seems like it's over, it's not over, man. Traffic is approaching. Dude, Piastri is making it look easy to stay in front of Leclerc. Leclerc is supposed to be better than Piastri here, but he's not. Dude, Perez can win this if he really wants it bad enough. Perez could actually do something. Like, if Perez really wanted this win, you would definitely be able to pass Leclerc, especially when they do those drifting moments. You would catch up to them like extremely quickly, and maybe even pass one of them. He does have the same pace. They've never gotten away from him. He keeps concertining. He keeps going back and forth, closer to them and then slowing down, closer to them and slowing down. Perez can catch up to them. Perez can pass them. The problem is he doesn't really feel like it's necessary. He doesn't have the urgency to pass them. That is the problem. That has always been the problem with Perez. When he has the car, when he has the skill, he just chooses not to. He chooses not to do anything, and that's the issue. Lando Norris 6.6 seconds behind Verstappen, dude. Okay, it would be very hard to believe that Lando Norris will not pass Verstappen. It would be very hard to believe that Lando Norris is not going to pass Verstappen before the end of this race. They dropped him slightly. 1.3 seconds is not drop, bro. I just hope that Charles Leclerc does not take a risk and take them both out. I don't want them both to be taken out. That's all I'm saying. Don't crash each other out. That's all I like, you know. Touch each other maybe, but don't crash each other out, please. So now the team is telling Leclerc to do it. So Ferrari team are telling Leclerc, come on, do it. Yeah, so this is it, bro. It seems like Ferrari is telling him, hey, we don't care about the second place. If you want to win, win. They'll catch him in 4 laps. Lap 49. So Norris will catch Verstappen at lap 49. So about 2 laps before the end. 2 laps before the end, Lando Norris should catch Verstappen. Verstappen is a sitting duck, man. I don't understand what is wrong with Verstappen's racing, dude. I do understand he doesn't like this track, but I don't get it. I don't get, if he knows he doesn't like this track, then shouldn't you do everything you can to be better at this track before you, like, you know, come on, man. Dude, Piastri, bro. Piastri is dealing with pressure. Like, he is... Even if he messes us up at the last or second last or third last, lap, he still showed that he can deal with pressure, and that is good. Piastri showed that what he can do, and this is insane. I did not expect this from Piastri. I'm just gonna be honest. I did not expect this. They're showing a mistake, so Piastri made a mistake, I guess. Whoa! He definitely touched the wall. He absolutely touched the wall. He touched the wall, bro. He touched the wall. Dude, Perez is right there, but Carlos Sainz is catching up to them. Carlos Sainz is catching up to the front, guys. Dude, this is insane. This is insane. Carlos Sainz is caught up to them. How did he catch up to them? Dude, if Carlos Sainz passes Perez, bro. If Carlos Sainz passes Perez, then once again, Perez is always the guy that doesn't capitalize when he can capitalize. He always tries to make someone else give him a position instead of taking a position. And this is exactly what should happen. Carlos Sainz should take this from Perez because Perez doesn't want to take positions in front of him. Perez can take, like I'm telling you now, Perez, if Perez really wanted, he can take that position from Leclerc. I do agree Leclerc is as good as he is around this track. But ultimately, I do believe that if Perez really wanted, he can do it. Because he shows how quickly it is for him to catch up. Dude. Aston Martin retiring. Stroll. Stroll retiring. Puncture, you mean he crashed into someone's car, right? He crashed, you know, Lance Stroll crashed into Yuki Tsunoda's car, destroyed Yuki Tsunoda's side panel of his aerodynamics of his car, his side cover, engine cover, destroyed it, and then got a puncture for, you know, doing that, because he likes to drive into people in front of him instead of just braking like everybody else. So he retired because of his own doing, bro. There's just nothing to say about it. Last lap hybrid energy system. Leclerc's got more. Piastri's got 0. Leclerc's got 30% hybrid energy. Leclerc has got energy where Piastri doesn't. Carlos Sainz will have DRS on the Red Bull. Let's see what Carlos Sainz is going to do to Perez. Let's see what Carlos Sainz is going to do to Perez. Perez, you were given opportunities and you didn't take them, and now it's going to be taken from you, bro. Dude, this is... Oh! Dude, I think Perez is finally pushing Leclerc. Perez is finally pushing Leclerc. Finally, no rear brakes at all. Leclerc. No rear brakes for Leclerc, he says. Leclerc saying he's got no rear brakes, so that means Leclerc is not going to be second. Leclerc is not going to finish second. Why is it always that Leclerc can't finish a race properly, man? Especially when more is required of him, like more, like he has to force past someone towards the end of the race. Dude, Carlos Sainz is going to make a move, because remember, Carlos Sainz has got nothing to lose. He's not going to drive for Ferrari anymore. Carlos Sainz has everything to prove and nothing to lose. Verstappen, Norris is one. Verstappen is now less than a second in front of Norris. Norris is about to pass Verstappen, dude. Norris is about to pass Verstappen. Verstappen is a sitting duck. He can't do anything. Perez is going to pass Leclerc. Perez is going to pass Leclerc. Perez is going to pass Leclerc, bro. Perez is going to pass Leclerc. Perez is going to pass. Come on, Perez, pass him. Yep, he's holding him off. He's using the Piastri strategy. He's using the Piastri strategy. Dude, Carlos Sainz is all over Perez, and Perez is all over Leclerc. Lando Norris passes Verstappen. Lando Norris passes Verstappen, bro. Lando Norris passes Verstappen. Verstappen didn't do anything. He didn't really defend. He didn't do anything. Verstappen 7th position. If Lando Norris doesn't have that much points on him, it's not a big deal. That is not a big deal, right? But the next races are going to be insane, because I don't even think Lando Norris is going to be the main contender for the championship anymore. Dude, the fact that they can still go so fast through that windy, stretchy bit is insane. It's insane how fast they go through that very, very scary, narrow part. So scary, man. And Piastri is leading 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. Piastri is going to win this race. Right now, Piastri is going to win this race. There is nothing that can stop him, because Leclerc is not even focused about him. Come on, Perez, you can do this. Come on, Perez, you can do this, man. Perez can do this. I'm telling you now. Perez can pass Leclerc. Oh, his engine! What is that smoke? Dude, Leclerc! Whoa! Carlos Sainz passes Perez! Carlos Sainz passes Perez, bro! Oh my goodness! Leclerc is suffering, bro. Leclerc cannot not even take corners properly. What? Perez crashed! I didn't even see this! It happened so quickly, I didn't even see it. It's gonna be a safety car. It's gonna be a safety car, bro. It's gonna be a safety car before... If this is the way the race ends, it's gonna be sad. Oh, there would have been contact. There would have been contact, bro. I don't understand how they crashed. What happened? Yeah, he turned into Perez, huh? He turned into Perez. Why did Carlos Sainz turn into Perez? Carlos Sainz crashed into Perez, but why? I don't understand what just happened. I don't know, Carlos Sainz is pretending like he doesn't understand what just happened, but anybody watching that replay can see him turning into Perez. Norris is now into 4th place. Verstappen up into 5th place. Verstappen up into 5th place now because of this. Russell on the podium because of this. That's crazy. Albon, 7th position. Alonso up into 6th place, Albon 7th, Colapinto 8th, Hamilton 9th, Bierman also in the points. That's crazy. Dude, I did not think Piastri could pull this off. I did not see Piastri pulling this off, and he did. Yeah, Oscar Piastri did a very good job, man. This is insane. Oscar Piastri dealt so well with pressure, it's insane. The amount of pressure that Leclerc was putting on Piastri was so much. And still, Piastri, he still won. He's still winning this race. The race isn't done yet, but I believe they will cross the... This race will be won behind the safety car, which is, again, not good. This is exactly what Michael Masi tried to avoid in Abu Dhabi. Exactly what he tried to avoid. And this is exactly why Michael Masi, I completely support Michael Masi's decision to not finish the championship behind the safety car. Because this is not the way you want to end a race, bro. But Piastri deserves that. He would have won regardless. He would have won because Leclerc wasn't close to him. George Russell in 3rd place is insane if you think about it. Verstappen still up into 5th place. That's still not bad for him, man. But Norris now up into 4th place, 13 points, which means is 50, what is that? 50 points behind? Is it 49 points behind Verstappen or is it 50 points behind Verstappen? It's either 49 points behind Verstappen or it's 50 points behind Verstappen is Lando Norris. But remember, he's no longer the only guy that could win the championship. Dude, Piastri deserves this, bro. Driver of the day, I agree. Oscar Piastri. I'm just glad it's not Lando Norris again for no reason. Why? I don't understand what happened to Carlos Sainz, bro. What did Carlos Sainz do? Carlos Sainz is pretending like someone else turned into him. Like someone else turned the steering wheel. It's almost like Carlos Sainz is pretending like he didn't have control over that steering wheel. Carlos Sainz turned into, like, if we have to look at the video and analyze it, Carlos Sainz turned into Perez. And that's a problem, bro. I would personally, if I was a Red Bull team boss, like Christian Horner, I would say, hey, we need to ask that this be investigated and that Carlos Sainz be given a penalty. Because something is not right with what happened there. Even if, by some miracle, he was not in control over that steering wheel, unfortunately, he is in the car, so he has to take responsibility for what happened in that car. Yeah, this is insane. I have to be honest with you, I did not expect this race ending. I don't like the ending behind the safety car. I don't like what's happening with Carlos Sainz crashing into Perez. I don't like, the only excuse that Carlos Sainz can have is that someone else controlled the car. Dude, this is insane, man. Okay, so next race will be Singapore. So here we go, man. So the next race will be Singapore next weekend. Next weekend, Singapore race. Let's see what happens. Next weekend, Singapore race. Singapore is the race that we will go to next. Let's see what Piastri can do there. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. See you in the next live stream. Very good job from Piastri. He proved once again that he is the guy at McLaren that can beat Lando Norris if they give him support and they don't tell him to do stream orders. Ciao for now.